Welcome, this is Bill BENSLEY. I'm in Cambodia at Angkor Wat on the East Angkor Gate, and I want to introduce to you the Cambodian Chronicles, and I hope it's great for you. Thank you.
I would like to share with you a little of my wonderful experiences in Cambodia. I first went to Cambodia in the 80s. That was a time when very few were visiting Angkor Wat, as they were still littered with landmines and were truly dangerous. I remember we had to hire an armed guard to walk us through the Angkor complex, which at that time was covered with jungle, trees and vines everywhere, and the Angkor complex was deserted. At that time, gunshots of the Khmer Rouge were commonly heard. Things are much brighter now, thank God. My good friend Sakun Champrida, a Thai Cambodian, asked us to design our first commission in Cambodia in the year 2000, which was to become a lovely 100-room hotel in the center of the then tiny village of Siem Reap. Named after the old hotel that occupied our site, Hotel de la Paix, or the Hotel of Peace. Hotel de la Paix was the first BENSLEY project where we designed all aspects of a hotel. After operating for some 5 years, it gained a wonderful reputation for exceeding expectations. Our tremendously successful monthly program of showcasing contemporary Cambodian art made our hotel the undisputed art center in Cambodia. At one point, Condé Nast had us ranked as the 6th best hotel in Asia. Then, as things turned out, the new owner invited Hyatt to manage the hotel and thus initiated a huge renovation project that we gladly undertook, as it's always a happy day when a designer can go back to a loved property and give it a fresh coat of paint. Actually, we applied more than a lick of paint, so our simple Hotel de la Paix was transformed into a true 5-star luxury hotel, as a Park Hyatt should be. She now has a truly residential feel, as it is saturated from original art and sculpture from our own collections. Also by invitation of my friend Sakun, in 2010 I started work on the Shintamani Club, and more recently the Shintamani Resort. As both designer and part owner, I am particularly proud of our Shintamani Foundation, which since 2002 has educated some 300 plus less fortunate young adults by means of our hotel school. It has built hundreds of wells and homes and has changed thousands of lives. Our most recent school opened in 2013 on the outskirts of Siem Reap, where we teach alternative farming methods and have a farm which will distribute to the community new types of food-producing plants and trees to help diversify the crops grown in Siem Reap. Currently, I'm proud to say that both our Shintamani hotels occupy #1 and #2 position in Siem Reap on TripAdvisor. I'm convinced that it's because of the genuine goodwill feeling that all of our young people express. They just cannot do enough for our guests, and that is simply priceless. In the near future, say 2016, we are planning to open a really interesting project in Timor Room, Cambodia, that just might turn heads. Timor Room is about 2.5 hours from Phnom Penh, and we've purchased some 350 hectares of land, and we're creating Southeast Asia's first private wildlife reserve, as it is a natural migration trail that sits between 2 large national parks. We have gibbons, Asian bear, fishing cats, wild elephant, gaur, and hornbills that are on and passing through our reserve all the time. Our recycled rangers have left their poaching life behind and now are working for us to protect nature and the animals. Our land has a river with 3 beautiful waterfalls, and as a way of making the reserve sustainable for perpetuity, we are planning to build 16 super luxurious tents. And this camp will be called the Shintamani Wild. And we'll have an extension of our Shintamani Foundation for locals, less fortunate teenagers, to learn English in hotel schools. And interestingly, we will operate off the grid, meaning that we will generate our own electricity, hot water, some of the fresh produce, and recycle all of our waste products. Our goal is to engage the charismatic young graduates from our Shintamani Foundation School, as they are the heart and soul of our future.